Hello.
Sorry. I did the intro a little funky today. My bad.
It's fine. It's fine.
Alrighty, so we are back with another episode of Boss Up and Tea. I am Cindy.
Tina.
And we have a special guest this week. Go ahead and introduce yourself, ma'am.
I'm Michelle Whitaker. I'm just going to leave it at that for now.
That's fine. Bet. So, usually we kind of do a recap of how our week has been, yada, 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 and then we get into the topics for the week. So, back to school was this week.
It was.
Yeah.
Traffic sucks.
I don't have to go nowhere, so
I know. Lucky you. Traffic sucks now that school has started.
I bet.
So, yeah.
Yeah, because you have to drive all the way to
Carrollton.
Oh, Carrollton. Why do I keep thinking
From
Irving?
here?
Mm-hmm.
From over in this area?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? The worst traffic is here. It sucks. Because school started, and as soon as I got on 35 from Ovilla, it was like stopped. I was like, excuse me? You don't hit traffic till like downtown. Why do we have traffic right here? Yeah, it sucks.
It's because everybody from here is driving into Dallas or driving to Arlington.
And now everybody leaves at the same time because everybody's kids got to go to school.
Yeah.
You know,
Mine's is super close to our house. I think it's only like 8 minutes. So it's cruising.
Well, mine's,
what do you mean lucky? Oh, it's about the school.
Yeah, mine's right behind the house.
What was
My kids.
Your office is downstairs, man.
My office is right here.
Exactly. You have to travel.
I dropped them. Well,
around the corner.
now I have been logging on at 5 for work though. I log on, work for a little bit, and then I go get the kids breakfast ready, get them up, make sure they're good, and then I drop off the kids at school, and then I come back and I log back on. So my day's starting at 5 now, but.
Yeah. I was like, no comment.
Yeah. Yeah.
My alarm goes off at 5:45, so I'm still asleep at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm up at 5.
I'm okay. I'm good.
I'm not a morning person though.
As long as I have my
That's why I can
coffee.
barely make it here at 1.
No comment, ma'am. But I mean, as long as I have my coffee, I'm good.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
I got my nails done.
I see that.
They have a little tint of pink because of my hair.
Okay.
But this is basic, right? This is like basic for me.
For
That
you,
is
yes.
very, very
yes, for you, it's basic.
That's basic?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
what does the usual look like?
A lot of bling, a lot of neon. I like my neon. I want you to see me from like 2 blocks away.
Literally, that's how she is.
Highlighter yellow nails one time.
Yeah, that would probably happen again like in the next month or 2. I rotate my colors.
Okay.
But I got blue because Cowboys season has started.
It's here.
So I was like, you know, it's only right that I do at least once this season. So that's why I got blue. And I was like, I don't really know what else I want. So we just threw some little gems and called it a day.
You took after me with the blue.
Yeah. I said I want to be like Cindy.
Mine are needing a fill pretty bad. I've had these already for 4 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. So I gotta get with Brittany soon. But
And I still have this cough. It's been 2 whole weeks. More than 2 whole weeks, actually. Going on 3. But it's fine.
But you don't sound as bad as you did yet.
yeah, last week you were sounding rough.
And it had already been a week at that. See?
So you might be on the tail end of your sickness, and that cough is just gonna linger for a minute.
I'm over this cough. If I have air blowing in my face, I start coughing. Sucks.
Yeah, we're coming up on sickly season. My son this morning
I
was
don't want to
already
be sick anymore for the rest of this year.
Well, Marcelo came downstairs this morning talking about, Mama, my throat hurts, and I'm like, please don't let this kid have strep. The freaking not even second full week of school. They started on Thursday. So
I gave Dalen
the
some
third day of
antibiotics the first 2 days of school. I gave him some kids' Dayquil
Mhm.
and antibiotics because he still has some from the last time he had a cough a few months ago. And he was like, why am I taking medicine? I said, because you're going to school.
Ma'am, they're supposed to finish the antibiotics. There's a reason why they give it for 10
I
days.
don't ever finish the antibiotics.
What?
Then when you get sick again, I won't hear you.
This is for this reason right here. He is fine, and now we have some that I can give him.
You did a save it for later.
Yeah. Are you better now? Okay, great. Now we're saving the rest. No, but they did. They gave him and Illy 2 big old bottles of antibiotics. So they both finished 1 bottle each. So I kept the other 2.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Saves us a doctor's
I
fee.
checked his throat. I didn't see white spots or anything on his tonsils, so I think it may just be like allergies.
Mhm.
So
I've been
We're being
sneezing
hopeful.
a lot, so I think there's something in the air.
I
My allergies suck.
I gave him some allergy medicine, and I'm like, all right, go play.
Citrazine
You'll be all right.
and knock it out.
Something. Well,
Hold on, really quick before we start, I
What?
wanted to send you something. I
Send
have
me
it right
something.
here.
What are you sending me?
Check your phone.
Okay. Let's see. What are you sending me?
And then we can get into our topic after this.
No, you didn't.
A long time ago. I was just waiting to see what I wanted to tell you. Last week it was already there too.
What?
She booked for San Antonio.
Finally.
Okay,
What's happening in San Antonio?
so we are going. Hold on. Did you book the right days?
I looked at the text. You better tell me now. I still have time to cancel.
Hold on. No, you're right. You're right. The 24th.
I was about to say, if it's the
right.
wrong day, Cindy, I looked through our text to confirm before I booked it.
And she surprised you, so she
I
put a
know.
lot of effort into
You
that.
know?
So Paul will
I
kill
was
me.
about to cancel the
He
entire
will
trip.
kill me, but I need to ask you a question now that you booked.
What?
Do
Don't
you,
do that
do you
to
want a
him.
shirt?
I do. I almost said
Go
something.
get my shirt from my closet. Go get mine and Lily's. They're right next to each other.
I
You'll
almost
see
said something when you sent it because I already had it booked when you sent me the shirts, and I was like, no, I'm gonna wait.
He's going to kill you.
I know he is because last night we stayed up until like I don't know what time it was. I was exhausted, but we went all the way to Richardson because he gets the DTF printing from them, and we went to Richardson, picked up the prints and everything, and then we have a bunch of shirts here, like, but they're mainly black,
Mhm.
and I was like, my print is probably gonna look better on a white shirt. And he was like, really? He was like, everybody's are black. And I was like, yeah, but mine will look better on white. He was like, and so we went to the shirt place, picked up my shirt. And last night we got home, we cut all the printouts out, and we were doing the heat press.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was doing the hoodies, the QR codes on them. I mean, he was like, I'm exhausted.
He was working.
Yeah, so now you're gonna need another shirt. He's
Hey,
gonna
he
tell
has
me.
time.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't have to be done today.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so what's happening?
Oh, it's Day
She's
of the
like, I'm still
Dead.
waiting.
It's the Day of the Dead celebration in San
Oh.
Antonio. So we go
My daughter's obsessed.
every year, and it's a great celebration. Like, it's a lot of fun. So that's mine. That's my best friend's. Flip them
Those are
around.
super cute.
So he did the whole design and everything. So did you already tell him?
I didn't say anything. I just said Tina booked for the trip. When I came out of the show, he's bullshit. He said, like that little boy said, bullshit.
I got you. All right. That's
But
fun.
yeah, they go every year.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go last year and I didn't. And I promised her I would go this year. And she sent me the dates. When did you book? Like in April?
Something like that, I think so.
She booked a long time ago. Was like,
Yeah.
okay, I booked. I was like, okay, I'll do it. And she's not, have you done it? Have you done it? She's like, you're not going to go. You're not going to book it. I said, yes, I am. So when I booked it, I didn't tell her. So that's why.
Yay! So we're gonna try and do a podcast out there. We're
Yeah,
gonna try and
live.
record out there. So yeah, so like at the market or something, just kind of interview some people. So yay! Now I'm really excited. My best friend's going. My sisters are going, and now Tina and her hubby are going. So I'm excited. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
You thought I wasn't going to book. I told you I was.
Now, she is the only one that does not drink.
Mm-hmm.
So I told her, I was like, you need to start prepping because this is our time away from kids, from
Responsibility.
like
But
this
the thing
is,
is I
we
don't
don't
have to drink to have fun. Like, I'm not the
Me
type
either.
of person.
I'm the same.
Like, I have fun watching y'all drink
No,
and
you
get
don't.
stupid.
I need-
fun
I-
watching
no,
them drink.
the problem, The problem is I need her to loosen up. She's very serious all the time. Like, I've never seen her, like, just let loose. And I don't think she's never seen me in San Antonio either. So this may be yeah.
I've seen you in videos.
She's gonna need a drink after watching.
So, well, we went to a new arcade place. It's kind of like Cidercade, but it's called Free Play yesterday.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Wait, that's where we went. Isn't that where we went with Brittany?
No.
It was a Free Play?
No.
Okay, but I've heard of Free Play though.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So we went yesterday, and they have a full bar.
Mm-hmm.
And I got me my dirty martini, and she takes a sip of it. She was, I told her, I said, here, just try it.
That's disgusting.
See,
she was like, you know, she made this face. She goes, well, I don't like green olives. I was like, I was like, I don't know how I associate with any of y'all if y'all don't like green olives.
I don't like olives, period. And it left such a nasty taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
I went and got a drink that I knew I liked. And
So she did get a drink, and then she was
What'd you
sleepy
get?
afterwards.
Of course.
I was sleeping before.
You know what you need? You need like a Red Bull and vodka type shit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I've never tried that. I've had Jaeger and Monster, which I really like.
Jaeger's?
Red Bull vodka. That's I bet you.
Okay.
I don't like Jaeger just plain because it's licorice, but
I think she would like
the
Red Bull vodka. Yeah.
That way you're not sleepy, and it's a good drink.
Yeah.
But the problem is I have a form of ADHD that all energy drinks and coffee work in reverse.
Nah.
But then you have the vodka to kind of balance it out.
Yeah.
Red
We're gonna figure it out.
I think they're saying see what happens.
Basically.
Okay, but when your husband and Paul have to carry me home or carry me to the hotel, that's a whole other thing.
Oh my gosh, let me tell you. So he won an electric scooter at work. And I told him, it's a setup. You want to see me flip off this scooter. Yeah, so we have a scooter at home now.
Ooh.
I got on it yesterday for like 2 seconds, and I was like, yeah, I need to get off of this thing. And it goes really fast. I don't know. He said it goes really fast. I put it on, because you can change the modes. Mm-hmm. I was on child mode.
So
yeah,
10
me
miles
too.
an hour.
Stay there.
Yeah.
Michelle, just so you know, both Tina and I, not together, but both of us have busted our asses on scooters while out of town.
Yeah.
I did it in San Antonio. She did it in Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had to have a full-on knee brace for like a couple of days. I'm 43.
So not just a little fall.
I'm 43. I don't recover as fast as I used to. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, I had bruises on my hands from like catching myself like that.
Okay, sir. Your husband is not helpful.
Yeah.
What did he say?
He says, I'm going to get her some boozy juice.
He said she needs Malibu and pineapple.
Because he likes Malibu.
I love, that's what my drink was last night was Malibu.
I can't do Malibu. I can't do rum.
He loves rum.
I love Malibu.
I can't do rum.
I'll drink it. I mean, it's just not my preference.
And what the heck is boozy juice?
Boozy juice is vodka.
I'm like, I don't know. She's like, I told you I don't drink. No, I haven't drank in 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm not a big drinker. To be quite honest, like, I'm at home, I don't really drink. Like, when we go out, I'll have maybe 1 or 2 drinks. Like, that's pretty much it. But when I go to San Antonio, or when we go on our solo trips, it's different. I got no kids.
Yeah.
It's because I feel like I have too many responsibilities. I have the kids. I need to be mom mode, like, all the time.
Yeah.
But when we go out of town, that's non-mom mode. And that's my time to just let loose. So I do drink more when we go out of town.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But that's the only time. That's the only time that I really let loose. So I'm like telling her, because she's never been, so I'm just trying to prep her. I'm like,
well, that's the thing is, like, growing up, my mom was like, you can drink or whatever, but be responsible. Don't get too drunk. Don't not know where you are, or not know how to get back.
We walk everywhere, and
so that's stuck with me, and I don't drink. If I drink, I don't drive.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't drink and drive either.
It's
just drive scooters. That's it. But
yes,
she wants to send that out there.
Yes, I do. I was sober though when I fell. I was sober, and I was like, "That's why I fell. I needed some alcohol in me
to balance you." Right?
I was not sober,
Yes.
but I only had like 2 drinks, and I was on my way to a bar.
You're sober enough.
After I fell, I was like, "Oh yeah, I definitely need a few more drinks now."
See, I couldn't have been there. I would have been dying laughing.
I did. I rolled over and I was like, some security lady, she came running. Oh my gosh, are you okay? I was like, yep. I was like, I just need help up.
That's better than what I got when I fell. There was guys, like the parking attendants.
Yeah.
Oh
my God.
And just laughing, and I'm like,
well,
damn. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. I'm good.
Thank you. Appreciate it. But I did like hop back up because I was like, nobody saw me, but everybody saw me. I was on a very busy street of San Antonio, downtown. But anyways, all right. Well, I'm so excited. Yay. Looking forward to it for sure.
Told you.
So Michelle is from we met her at the DFW Plug events, and she is an active member in the group as well. And I want to talk about it a bit because I made a post the other day in the group.
Oh yeah,
anonymously. And everybody, people, y'all are too serious. Let's loosen up a little bit, okay? It was a joke, and people just started going off. And thank God I posted anonymously, but now y'all know it was me. But anyways, I posted, basically saying about the way the girls are dressing nowadays going to school.
Okay.
And I had seen the other posts of people complaining and judging of, how these go. I wasn't doing that. My post was simply stating, like, I grew up, like, I was born in the 80s, raised in the 90s. I was in high school in the 90s, and I would have loved to have dressed the way these girls are dressing now. My mama would have beat my ass. She wouldn't have let me, but I would have loved to. Like, they're wearing, like, crop tops and, all the, like, spaghetti strap shirts. I wasn't judging. And that's where people were like, oh my God, another person judging on how people raise their kids and da-da-da-da. Like, y'all got it twisted. That's not what I was trying to say. I was just saying, like, it's a different time, and that's where, and there was some people who were getting it. They were like, oh my gosh, yes, I dressed like a chola when I was in, like, that age. Like, I was wearing baggy clothes, Cortez, like, that was the style for, like, Latinas back in the day. You know what I mean? We were all trying to live the mi vida loca life. Yeah. We all thought we were sad girl and mousy and giggles and whatever.
We had the airbrush shirts.
Exactly. So I wish that I had been more girly. That's where I was going with the post. And everybody was, like, getting all bent out of shape. Here goes another post of somebody judging other people's kids. Wasn't judging. And I clearly put that in my post. I'm not judging anybody's kids, but yet people thought I was.
All they seen was the part that said the way that these girls are dressing. They got that little part of it and ran with it. But reading is fundamental, you guys.
I don't get it.
Everybody chill the fuck out. Like, relax. Exactly. Why do you gotta be so serious? I don't understand.
He says, what was your nickname? Like Crazy Eyes? No, that was not my nickname. My nickname was actually Smiley. Oh. Don't judge me.
Oh.
Yeah, the good old days.
I think I had different phases when I was in high school. I think when I was a freshman, I was addicted to my brother, so I wanted to wear everything that he wore. So I was in his jerseys, his Laker jerseys. Look, every single day.
The baggy clothes.
Yes, absolutely. Don't see anything. You don't need to see any sort of shapes, sizes, anything. Just throw it on. I think it was until my junior year where I was like, I'm a girl. I can do things. I like this. But it was definitely different phases. My daughter, though, she's 14, and she has a mind of her own. But sometimes she does see shorter shorts, and she's like, Mommy, do you see her? And I'm like, yeah, I see her. Her shorts are cute. And then when we go shopping the next weekend, she's trying to find something just as short, and I'm like, no, you're not about to do that. There's go to school. Look, you remember back in the day?
Put your hands.
Fingertip. Them shorts better be just like that, or put them back.
Yep. And that's what I'm getting. Like, I hate, like, back in the day, my shorts, like you said, they had to be, like, fingertip length or whatnot. And now these girls are wearing, like, short, and, like, ass cheeks out. And
but
I'm
you know what? It sucks though because like you try to go shopping anywhere and everywhere, it's all crop tops. Like I like my crop tops, but like, can I just get a regular shirt? Like I just want a regular shirt. Walmart, Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls,
it's
like
all the same.
By the way, that's where I shop. So, but they're all crop tops, and it's like that's what you're setting up for these girls. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Can we put some clothes on? My daughter, she hates when my daughter's 2, by the way. She hates when I wear like any type of crop top. She'll be pulling my shirt down. I'm like, stop it! Like this much of my stomach can be showing, and she's pulling my shirt. I'm going to fix your clothes. I'm like, thanks.
Alrighty, well, we've got a few different topics we can talk about today. I wanted to touch kind of on your first, because we asked Michelle, like, we always ask our guests, like, what do you want to talk about? What are there any subjects you're passionate about? You know, because we want to make sure that it's relatable to, you know, topics to our guests. We don't want our guests to feel uncomfortable or like they don't have anything to say. You know, we want it to be relatable. Your first topic that you wanted to talk about was growing up versus growing away, why you're no longer in contact, and what that's taught you about boundaries and yourself. So kind of touch on that and how it, you know, your life.
Oh gosh. I am the second to the youngest of 7 kids.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So a house full of kids 24/7.
Yeah.
And it's a lot. It always was a lot. I never got along with my mom. It just never was a good relationship. Her and I just never connected on the mother-daughter level.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think when I was 14, I said, this is how it's going to be. When I get older and I move away, I'm just not going to have a relationship with them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what I did. I moved away at 17, and here I am at 36. I probably see my mom or talk to my mom maybe every like 5 or 6 years.
I thought you were going to say 5 or 6 months. Wow.
Yeah, like 5 or 6 years.
So how does that shape you as a mom?
Ooh, it definitely makes me look at motherhood completely different. Like, you know, you look how you were raised. Like, she didn't talk to me. I couldn't tell her, like, I have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And this is how he treats me. I couldn't say, like, somebody pissed me off today, like, and we couldn't have a conversation about it. Like, hey, how do you feel? What's going on? Let me help you out.
Mm-hmm.
But with my daughter, she comes to me, Mommy, Sam said this to me today. This is what I replied back to her. I don't think I should have said it that way. What do you think? And I absolutely love that. Love that. Mm-hmm. Now, she's still a teenager.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she still has her times.
Yeah, of course.
Where she won't exactly come directly to me. But it definitely shapes my parenting and motherhood in a completely opposite way. I just don't want to automatically just slap you because you didn't wash the dishes.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, hey, what's going on? Do you need a little bit of help with the dishes? Did you have a hard day? Let's figure it out together.
Yeah.
So it's different.
Well, I'm the youngest, so it was me and my older sister growing up. This sister is a stepsister. She came into my life when I was already an adult. So it was always growing up just me and my older sister. And I as well was 17 when I left the house. Not because I just needed to get away. There was a lot of things that I went through growing up, and I had a lot of resentment towards people, and I needed to go away. And the crazy thing was I was always close to my family. Well, I don't feel like I had the type of relationship with my mom where I could talk to her. I more talked to my grandma. My grandma was, and she still is, my grandma is way more open-minded, which is crazy because my grandma raised my mom, you know, but my grandma can be a lot more open-minded, whereas my mom is a lot more conservative. My grandma is conservative, don't get me wrong, like she doesn't believe like we should have tattoos and stuff like that. My mom does. There's things though that my grandma understands better than my mom does, and I just always, I guess, opened up more with my grandma. And then when I was 17 and moved away, I moved like away. I was 3 hours away from my family. And then that relationship, I went to go be with a boy, obviously. I got married really young. But then I left him, got a divorce, moved back home, and that relationship with my family just improved so much more.
So
but
do you think this is a generational thing? Because I feel the same way. Like, but today, my mom is my best friend. Like, I love my mom. I don't talk to her about anything. But growing up, there wasn't that, like, I felt comfortable. We never had a sex talk, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I have kids, and I've had sex talks with my kids, you know, obviously, and didn't really work with one of them. But anyways, point is I've had
the conversation.
Yeah, we had the conversation. I have boys, well, I have a 20-year-old, an 18-year-old, a 16-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 2-year-old. So they're all spread out. But the 16-year-old is my stepdaughter, so we share custody with her. So it's not full time, you know. And I don't overstep my boundaries. I feel like that's a conversation that her mom needs to have with her. So with my boys, I always say I'm a boy mom because my older ones are boys, and that my 2-year-old is a little girl. So we've had conversations about condoms and stuff. I'm like, just talk to me, tell me, and I'll buy them, and you know. But I didn't have this conversation with my mom, you know. I don't ever remember having a sex conversation, STD conversation. The school taught me that, you know. And I messed around and got pregnant at 16. But the crazy part to that is I was a good kid. I really was. Like, I had straight A's. I was in sports. Like, I was a good kid, you know. And I was like, and I'm the one who messed around and got pregnant at 16. Look at me. I said, I think my parents trusted me too much. But no, I think it's a generational thing though, because like I love my mom, she's my best friend, but I cannot live with her. It drives me crazy to live with her. I never really had that growing up either, but today she's my best friend. Like I'll be on the phone with her for like an hour. I'm like, all right, get off my phone, mom. Get off. Bye. You know?
Now, the three of us have all been on our own kind of since we were really young.
Yeah.
Now think about your kids now, and do you think they could function like you said your daughter's 14, but she's 3 years away from being the age that you were when you went out on your own. The same with your kids. You have a hard time with your boys. They're always mom this, mom that.
Oh, yeah.
My kids are still young.
More than likely, we're going to get a call during this recording.
Yeah.
Just let you know.
My sons are 10 and 7, and like my 10-year-old, I stop and think, I'm like, damn, like, I think about the age.
But
like,
what is it though? Are we enabling our kids? Like, what is it? Because I had this conversation earlier this week with a coworker. We were saying the same thing. Like, were we just more mature? Like, how do we live life? Because at 18, I graduated. I had my own car, my own place. I was working at a bank. Like, as soon as I turned 18.
I think I know what it is.
We had to, though.
I was going to say that. So when we were growing up, technology wasn't what it is now.
True.
We didn't have constant contact with our parents like that. They were at work.
Yeah.
We were on our own.
Yeah.
There was a lot more independence thrown on us. Back then, like, I don't even remember how old I was when my mom started like leaving us by ourselves during the summer for, you know, when she had to go to work.
Yeah.
We were never in daycare.
Yeah.
We were at home. Now during the summer we stayed with my grandma like up into a certain age, but I don't remember how old I was when my mom was just like, y'all don't need to go over there. Y'all can stay home.
Yeah.
I want to say like maybe 10
11, 12, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Now, you know, CPS gets involved if you leave your kid for freaking...
Can't go to Walmart.
Yeah. No. So I think that has a lot to do with it. We were on our own. Yeah, my mom could call like the house number, but she was busy working. Like she didn't have time for us to be blowing her up all the time.
I remember calling my mom's job. Can I speak with? Yeah, hold on one moment.
But it was different for me though, because like I said, I'm the second to youngest of 7, so we were like always together. So I guess I technically didn't need my mom. She was there, she just wasn't present, right? And obviously didn't give a damn. But my brother was the person I was the closest with, and he passed 2 years ago. And I don't have a relationship with my other siblings. They too are pretty much the same as my mom. Like I'll talk to them every 5 or 6 years,
wow,
something like that. Like I saw my mom. Oh gosh, like maybe a couple weeks ago. But before that, I saw her 2 years ago at my brother's funeral, and then before that, it was like 8 years.
Yeah,
like it's just better for me.
Yeah.
It's just I just love it that way.
Yeah.
Like I love my mom to death. Like you said, you have a closer relationship with your mom now. But I don't think I would want to be, like, she lives 45 minutes to an hour away. I see her once a week, once every 2 weeks, something like that. That's usually when I see my mom. Usually don't go longer than 2-3 weeks without seeing her, I would say. And I'm okay with that. Like, I talk to her, like, I will text, we'll call each other, but, like, actually seeing each other, like, I think it would be too much seeing, just because, I don't know, I like my space.
Yeah.
I like my space. And she knows that, like, I work from home, and I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with no contact with people.
Yeah.
Isn't that so weird? We're like that, but we have a podcast.
Exactly. I don't understand it. I think it's my anxiety.
I think so.
I don't like being in, I don't know. I'm weird. I don't like going to the stores. I don't like dealing with, you know what it is? It's because I get angry so fast at stupidity.
Okay. I can see that.
So I'm just like, I'd rather not deal with it.
Yesterday that said, having anxiety sucks. Imagine going into Walmart and now it's like, oh no, I'm scared at Walmart.
Seriously.
Something like that. I was like, wow, I felt like that was a shot at me, but okay.
But it's true. Like, I go through Walmart and I'm just like, there's stupid people in line, or there's people doing stupid things in the store. And I'm just like, where the hell is the fucking common sense with these people? There's no common sense.
And you don't have to deal with that when you're at home. So
exactly.
I get where
I do Walmart delivery all the time. Once a week, we have a Walmart delivery and minimal contact with people. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
Yeah. But back to what you were saying as far as like, is it like we're enabling our kids?
Oh, yeah.
And I think, I guess you could say that, but I also see it as a different way of like, we didn't get that support.
Yeah.
Or at least speaking for myself, I didn't get any support.
Yeah.
So any support that I can give to my child, I'm like, come to me, let's talk about it, let's figure it out. And I still have boundaries with it. Like, no, I'm not coming to bring you lunch because you sat up here and thought it was okay to get up and get dressed at 7:50 knowing you have to be at school at 8:15.
Right.
And you forgot, or no.
Yeah. Of course.
There eat when you get home.
Boundaries for sure. But like Cindy said, my kids call me all day, every day, all the time. Like for the littlest things. Hey mom, how do I start the microwave? Type shit. Like, like they and I'm not ever gonna not answer. I'm not gonna not be there, So I kind of feel like that too. Like we're enabling them maybe a little, but I'd rather know that you can call me for whatever than be like, well, dang, I don't even know who I can call. I can't reach out to my mom.
Yeah. Or in a bad situation and you feel like you can't call.
And, I've had that call before. Like, I allowed my son to go to a party one time. He's 20 now, but this is when he was like, what, how old was he? 17? And I allowed him to go to a party, and I was like, don't be drinking, and he called me, lo and behold, at 2 o'clock in the morning, Mom, can you come pick me up? I've been drinking, and I thought I had a ride, but my ride left me, and I went and picked him up. And I didn't scream and yell at him or anything. I got him home. The next day, we had a conversation. Yeah. But imagine if I would have immediately picked him up or been screaming, yelling at him, cussing at him. He would have been like, I can never call my mom ever again in a situation like that,
Yeah. Well, that happened to me when I was younger. I was like 16, 17. I think I talked about this story before on the show, where I had ran away from the house and my mom picked me up, or I was gone for the whole weekend, and I was extremely drunk / high when I finally called her to come back home, and she didn't yell at me. She got me home. She just told me, we will talk about this tomorrow. And that's what we did. But she was calm. I was calm. Like, I was sober. And I think that was probably better. Like you said, if she had done the yelling and screaming and all that, me, type, I would have probably left the same night again.
Yeah.
So I think there's just, like you said, there's boundaries. There's things that you have to do with your kids. You can't be your kid's best friend.
Yeah.
And I think that's where a lot of parents...
my kids are my best friends. I tell Ivy every day, you're my best friend.
To a point. You know what I mean. But yeah, I think it's just a lot of different times, from when we grew up, and technology has taken its toll. I mean, unfortunately, but we rely on technology so much. And I think it's funny how, really quick, I know we talked about the phone ban last week, but it's funny to see.
Going so far?
Well, for us, fine. Yeah, the boys take their phones, but they keep them in their backpacks. Like I said, it's only for emergencies, and they know it. But I've seen a lot of TikToks where teachers are like planning their lesson plans, and they're like, okay, kids, take your phones out so you can take the picture of this, or, look this up. And they're like, oh, wait, you don't have your phones. And then they're like it's taking a toll on their lesson plans because they were used to incorporating their phones into their lesson plans.
Take a picture of the notes.
Yeah, and now they can't.
So, Cindy, I actually wanted to bring this up because, right, we talked about the whole law in Texas about banning phones in classrooms, right? That's just overall, in general, that's the law, right? No cell phones in the classrooms to prevent distractions. Okay, cool. But then it's up to each district to enforce their own policies. And that's where people are fighting and arguing because, like you said, your kids are in elementary right now. They're allowed to keep them in their backpacks. When they get to high school, they're not. They have to put it in the pouch.
Middle school.
Is it middle school? Well, see?
Not for mine. Mine's in 9th.
Yeah.
And she just has it in her backpack.
See? But that's why I said each district is different.
That's how...
And that's, to me, that's where it becomes a problem. Like, allow them to put it in their backpack. If they get caught, then let there be whatever, repercussions. But to put it in a pouch that's locked up, that you can't even get into, in case of an emergency, what do you do?
Wait. So, I saw the pouches for Red Oak, for our district.
You know how much money they spent on those pouches?
It's crazy.
Okay.
I haven't seen them.
So, they issue all the kids these pouches, right? And the kids put their phones in there and they lock them, and I guess they can keep them on them. The pouches are with them because they take the pouches. They can take the pouches home. They're responsible for them.
Yeah, really.
But wait, parents are going onto Amazon
and buying the
thing to unlock them. I would do the same thing. I would tell them, okay, you're going to have your pouch, because I'm against the pouch.
I don't like the pouch either.
As well.
Yeah.
If something was to happen, there's going to be chaos. I want my kid to be able to access their phone if they're able to get to their backpack. Yeah. So I would do the same thing, but parents are buying the unlocking thing for the pouches through Amazon.
Yep.
So my kid goes to middle school. Guess what? I'm gonna do the same thing, and it's gonna be in their backpack so that they have access.
I didn't know that they started it in middle school. I thought it was just high school.
This is my son's last year in elementary school. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, yeah, we're doing that here, because that's the thing that I'm against.
Yeah, and see, that's what people are arguing about. They're like, well, it's the law, and I'm like, it's not the law that it has to be in a pouch. The law is they can be out during instruction time. That's the law. The law doesn't say it has to be in a pouch.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So your husband actually just said that your stepdaughter has the pouches at her school.
Oh, at Adamson.
Yeah, and that she apparently said that all the kids are breaking them open.
Well, and if they break them,
they're pay for it.
They're $30 to replace.
Yeah.
Okay. So much different.
I don't know. I don't think that they thought this through.
I don't think the pouches are going to last, to be quite honest.
It's the money. That money could have went into anything and everything else. Like, yeah, so many different areas the school could have put that money into. But they chose pouches and unlocking stations, because they have stations in the school. Like during, whenever school's out, you go to the station to unlock your pouch to get your phone.
They're like little green and gray pouches, well, the ones for Red Oak.
Yeah.
And they've got a little magnet thing, and you slide your phone in there, close it up, lock it, and it's like, and they have,
I'm like, what?
They only have 40 locking and unlocking stations. So just imagine the delays also getting in and out of school that's causing too.
And then they said that like, what about if kid has a doctor's appointment, you gotta pick them up. They're like, oh, there's unlocking stations in the office too. I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna see. Luckily, my older 2 boys have graduated. My 6-year-old doesn't have a phone, so I don't really have to worry about it. Plus, he's not in Roanoke ISD. But his school did say, like, for older kids that they're not even allowed to bring phones to school. But I was like, we cannot tell them that. But I think his school says that same thing. Keep them in your backpack. Keep it off. If you get caught, then you get in trouble. To me, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
That's cool. But to lock it in a pouch and not have access, it goes back to the same thing that I said last week. In the event of a shooter situation, now you're all hiding under desk with phones you don't have access to because there's not an unlocking station. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We shall see. More to come. There was another topic you brought up that I thought was really interesting about talking about your partner and being okay with knowing that, that's their people, not necessarily your people. So I wanted you to kind of elaborate on that topic, and then, Tina and I can kind of chime in.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so that's actually how I found out about this group, my wife. She had already been in the group, and she was like, join it, see what's in there. So I'm in the group now. But yeah, so her and I have been together for 15 years.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Married.